boy Trevor David Jones, back with another edition of Trevor David Said. As you can see in the description, this is a book review. One of my favorite books that I've ever read, gone through the process of, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. Great book. Some would say legendary book. Okay, so what's the synopsis? This is a book and also a process for tidying up and becoming happier, or happy in general. It's also got a Netflix show. Never watched it, but I'm sure it's good. So the book goes through literally all the steps with some of Kondo's explanation to how to tidy up and go through her process of literally changing your life. So what are the takeaways? Well, before I start with that, I did it. And that's the first takeaway. It works. I did this process myself back in 2021, and it was awesome. It's really fun. It's, it's emotional. You got to get into it, and you do get into it. And I had a lot of fun with it. But it's like you just come up against a lot of things that are, dear to you that you've had for a while. But that's in the book. But no, it does work. So the whole thing took me about 2 weeks. Some people will take longer. I was in a room in an apartment, so I didn't have to clean out a whole home, which could take much longer. But it took me about 2 weeks. And I literally did feel different after I finished. And some things happened. So the first takeaway is it works. The second takeaway, it's fun. I naturally like cleaning. I've liked cleaning my whole life. Now, she says in the book, cleaning and tidying aren't the same thing. And they're not. But just the idea of organizing, if you like that kind of thing, you'll automatically like what this book is about. And I did. I liked it. It was fun. Putting everything in order and seeing everything literally become cleaner and more organized right before your eyes. So for those who have qualms about, will you enjoy it or what you'll get out of it, parts of it can be difficult, but I can say from personal experience, it is fun. Now, another takeaway. This may sound funny against the other things I just mentioned, but vertical storage. Vertical storage is a key takeaway of this book. There are lots of things in there, and I don't want to spoil it. My reviews are never spoilers. It's just to get you to go get the book. But vertical storage is, I do it to this day. This isn't just for the camera. I store things like this routinely. It saves space. It makes things look better. And vertical storage, honestly, it makes you feel better. It really does. Try it out. And that's one of the major takeaways that I would have from this book. So, my critique. I really only have one critique of this book because it really is amazing. She has a point on discarding all papers. Like, you shouldn't just have papers in general around you. If you need it, like a legal document or what have you, you can go get it from the court or wherever. You can go get that document. So I did discard all my papers in this process. And I would warn anyone to be careful about that because I discarded some my social security card, birth certificate, real legal documents, and also, which I did have to go and get later, and I keep those on me. And I also discarded a lot of notes that I've written just over the course of my life about various things, ideas, and so on and so forth, because I like keeping notes. I have, notes from the past few years just of various things. And, I started keeping my notes again, but those old notes, I can't get those back. So I wish I would have kept them, but at that time I was cleared out. So my only critique would be, especially for the discarding all papers things, I would say keep your legal documents. You might want to hold on to those, but that's just in the book. Maybe you don't want any papers. That's up to you, but that's my personal critique. So what's my rating of this book? It's an easy 5 out of 5. It's 5 out of 5 tidy houses. It's light work. I mean, come on. It's Marie Kondo, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. It's got a Netflix show. It's a great book. The process will take you through, going through all of your things, seeing what's really valuable to you, and just feeling, peaceful. And there's a point she brings up in the book, which is honestly hilarious, but very poignant, where she's like, after you tidy up your entire room, if you can't feel calm in a tidy space, you need to ask yourself what the true cause of your anxiety is. I literally busted out laughing when I read that. And she's right. Like, it's just a hilarious line, but it's a point. Like, if you're in a tidy space, you should be feeling good. You should be feeling good in general, but I just think that's a great point in the book. So yeah, I mean, there's more in there, tips, steps that I didn't go into in this review because, like I said, my reviews aren't spoilers. It's just to get you to go get the book. So when you finally go through the process, there's a lot more in here that you're going to find that I didn't mention just here. Great book. Shout out Marie Kondo. Shout out Tidiness. Shout out Japan. And that's it. That's another Trevor David Zen book review. I love books. I love reading. That's what we do. So I've been alternating back and forth between life tips, quote unquote, and book reviews. So next week, might throw down some more life chronicles. We'll get to that. And, you know, after that, another book review. And, of course, I'm adding more things to the channel and so on and so forth. So we'll get to that. As you can see, if you've been watching my videos, I got a new setup here, a new studio. Yeah, shooting inside, you have more control. You know, it's a little more peaceful in theory. This shoot was. So, yeah, books. And y'all see what's up. Yo, stay up, stay peaceful, stay zen. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.